Hi, I'm Ari and welcome to the Ease of Elegance. Today we are going to be doing 3 chignon hairstyles that are super easy, that can be worn every day or can be dressed up a little bit for special occasions. For these looks, you're going to need a hairbrush, of course. It's hard to do anything without a hairbrush. It's possible, but it's hard. A regular hairband, some clear elastics, some regular bobby pins, and some hairpins, which I'll show you here. They're like this, if you're not familiar. If you don't have hairpins like these, that are like the 2 prongs connected by a U, you can use regular bobby pins. It'll just make your life a little bit easier if you have some of these. Let's get started. Okay. So I like to start out by brushing out my hair and just getting all the tangles out, making sure it's nice and smooth and as silky as it can be. Of course, mine is a total mess right now. These are like day 3 heatless curls, so just disregard that. So then next, what I'm going to do is part my hair down the middle. I like to do a center part here, but you can do, of course, any kind of part you want to do. I like to use a hairpin to do this because I feel like it gets me a straighter line. Again, totally up to you. You don't have to use the hairpin. It just helps me personally. So I'm doing my middle part here and making sure it's flat. The next thing we're going to do is section 2 pieces off. So we're going to take pieces from the top of the head to the ear forward. So from top of the head to the ear is your line, and then all the hair in front of that is our next section. Then we're going to start by putting all of our hair all of the back of the hair into a ponytail. And just wrap that up 2 or 3 times. Just get a nice ponytail. And then you can fluff it up and add a little extra volume by tugging on some pieces at the crown and around, if you want, or you can, to have a little bit sleeker of a look and something a little bit less undone, you can just skip this step entirely. Then once we have our ponytail, what we're going to do is take our pieces from the front and we're going to twist those 2 or 3 times just to add just a little extra something. I'm going to twist those and pull them to the back and make a ponytail with a clear elastic. And it doesn't have to be right on top of our regular ponytail in the back. It just needs to be near it because everything's going to get flipped over anyways. Next thing we're going to do is go ahead and tease that hair. So we're going to back comb just a little bit roughly, nothing crazy. You can skip this step also if you want to. I just find that it adds a little bit more volume to my chignon, but you don't have to do that step either. Then what we're going to do is pull all the hair upward, and I find pulling it up just helps create a better shape. Then we're going to make a little what I call nubbin bun at the end of the hair. I don't know why I call it that, but I just do. We're going to flip all of the hair inward like this and just pin in place. And you're going to use a lot of bobby pins. I will warn you now, bobby pins or hairpins, either one. I'm using hairpins here, but you don't have to use hairpins. You can use a bobby pin if you'd like. And you're just going to kind of create a nice shape on the back of your head. And you'll feel that it gets to be secure pretty quickly with just a couple of pins. The rest of them are really just for creating the desired shape on the back of your head. And that's the look. Okay, so our next hairstyle is going to be a middle chignon that goes sideways on the back of the head. So we're going to start by pulling all of our hair into a ponytail in the middle of the back of the head, just like we would for a normal ponytail. Nothing too crazy here, at least not yet. And once you have that ponytail, you're going to loosen it just a little bit and take 2 fingers and stick them through the ponytail. All the way from one side to the other, going horizontally to the floor. And it can take a little bit because the hair gets kind of tangly in there, so just be patient, you'll get it through. And then you're going to grab the rest of the ponytail with those 2 fingers and pull it through, making a sideways topsy tail on the back of the head. And just tighten it a little bit. And once you have that all tightened, what we're going to do is take a clear elastic and make another nubbin bun with the ends of the ponytail. I really don't know why I call it that, but that's what it is now. So you take your nubbin bun and pull it over, and then tuck it in towards the base of the hairstyle. And you're just going to kind of shape it a little bit with your fingers, just spread it out, and then secure with bobby pins or hairpins, either one. I'm using hairpins, but you can use any kind of pin you would like. It helps for this style if you have a little bit of bend to your hair, I've noticed. You don't have to have like curly hair or anything like that. You can definitely do this with straight hair, but it just kind of helps if you have any flyaways like I have here, that if you have curly hair, it doesn't look so bad with the flyaways. And that is the sideways chignon. Okay, so we're going to start our next hairstyle by making a high ponytail, because this chignon is going to be a high chignon and it will sit nice and high on the head. There's going to be a piece that actually comes onto the crown of the head, so make that ponytail nice and high and loosen up a few pieces around the face if you want to add a little volume, or you can leave everything slicked back for a more sleek look. Then we're going to section our ponytail into 2 pieces, a bottom half and a top half. And we're going to start by making the top half of the chignon, and then we'll move into the bottom half of the chignon. So with that top section, we're going to take our hairbrush and tease a little bit. And we're going to be teasing the front portion because that's going to be the part that is flipped down towards the head. So once that's all teased, we're going to take our clear elastic, pull all that hair forward, and make a little nubbin bun with the ends of the ponytail. And just wrap it up all nice. Then you're going to flip it inward towards the base of the hairstyle, towards the base of that ponytail, and start securing in place with bobby pins. It's going to take quite a few bobby pins, I will let you know. Bobby pins or hairpins, whichever. And here's kind of where you want to create that shape on top of your head as well. So if you notice there's any weird parts sticking up, like I have right here, you can pin them down with hairpins and just get that shape that you want nice and high on the head, so it's kind of like a crown of hair on top of your head, so to speak. And then once you're happy with how the pins are looking, we're going to go ahead and move on to that bottom piece. So with the bottom piece, what we're going to do is pull the hair all to one side. And once you have the hair pulled to one side, you're going to use bobby pins, not hairpins, bobby pins, to make a vertical line with the bobby pins and pin that hair to the side. And you really want to, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you really want to make this line as vertical as you can, just so it looks nice and neat when you flip everything over. But it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, clearly it's not perfect when I'm doing it, so it's okay if it's not a perfect line. But we're just going to stick those pins in there and make sure everything's nice and secure. And then we'll grab a clear elastic and pull all of that hair over to the opposite side and make another little nubbin bun with the ends of that piece of hair. And once we have that little nubbin bun all done, we're going to just tuck it in towards those hairpins and just shape the hair into place, kind of like how we did for the middle chignon, except instead of a topsy tail, it's pins holding the other side in place. And you're just going to use your hairpins or your bobby pins and get everything shaped up how you like. And make sure everything is nice and secure. And that is our high chignon. Nice and elegant, perfect for every day, or even you could wear it with like a gown or a dress and have like a nice cocktail look happening. Okay, those were the 3 chignon hairstyles I wanted to show you today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not already. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.